Auston Holleman admitted the dark secret about the passport bros, guys. And this is why we have to deal with these topics, because a lot of people are going overseas. They're messing with underage girls. And a lot of these passport bros are literally in hiding. And we got to literally come to the conclusion of what's going on and nip this thing in the bud once and for all. A lot of YouTubers are literally on the run right now and basically trying to distance themselves from the passport bro movement. Auston Holleman was featured on Brazil News. He did a live stream today. Literally, the dude was literally buying views, bro. Dude had like 300,000 live viewers. Really? But your likes is like 200, 300? That don't make no sense. Dude is going out bad, y'all. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into these tapes, talk about what's going on, get into the news. You know what I mean? Because a brother pretty much put a clip out there. To be honest, this clip right here is very, very damning. It's very sick. But at the same time, we got to look at these tapes. So let me tune this thing up real quick, guys, so that we can get this thing popping. Make sure as you come into the building, hit the like button one time. Let's not waste any time. A lot of y'all be hating. Y'all be coming over here. Y'all be watching the shows, and y'all don't be clicking the like button. Y'all be doing me dirty. And I'm the one putting in the work in these streets with these PDFs. So now, let me make sure I shout out David Smith. You know what I mean? Because I got this clip from his platform. And man, this is damning evidence right here. This thing literally tells you exactly what the passport bro movement is all about. So let me set this thing up real quick. Again, as you come in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. All right, so let me tune this up. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Let's get this clip to play. This is Auston Holleman admitting that he's a sex tourist. That's what we're going to get into right now. Auston Holleman on video in 4K admitting that he is a sex tourist. Now, what does this mean? Okay, now, those of you that is in the now, you would know right now that your man Floyd Wallace was booked in Brazil for messing with little girls. Dude had teddy bears and little rubber ducky puppets, literally trying to entice girls to come to the hotel room so he could do unthinkable acts with them. So what happened is the passport bro community is literally trying to distance themselves from him. Everybody's saying, well, I'm not really like that, blah, blah, blah. But right here, we got their leader. Their leader, Auston Holleman, is the leader of the passport bro movement. This is the guy that they stamped. When Kevin Samuels passed, when Kevin Samuels was murdered, I should say, they put Auston Holleman up. They were trying to make Auston become the new Kevin Samuels. It didn't work. It flopped. I told you guys that was going to happen. And I've been exposing Holleman from years ago. And I kind of just laid low and didn't even bother him no more. But lately, since the news is coming out, I had to come out of retirement and literally bring back up some more of this work. So literally, all the rest of this month, all into the new year, Auston Holleman is going to be on the chopping block. Barbecue, you know, it is what it is. We're not playing no games. So let's get into these tapes and roll back some stuff from Auston Holleman's own mouth. I'm going to also let you listen to a news report from 2 years ago when the passport bros was accused of sex tourism and trafficking girls. I'm going to put all of that information out because that was reported by Fox 26 News 2 years ago. So we're going to bring out all the receipts, all the tapes, all the documents, right? Forget about the Epstein files. We're dealing with the PDF files. That's what we're dealing with right now, the PDF files. Okay, so that being said, okay, we got Denise for a super chat. Shout out to you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Again, guys, as you come in, hit the like button. You know, thumb the video up. Got to hype these videos up. Great commentary exposing these demons again. Yep, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're here for, right? Okay, let me play the tape. This is Auston Holleman admitting that he is a sex tourist. He's admitting this. So if he's admitting this on tape, what does this say about the passport bro community, right? So let's tune this up. All right, let's roll the tape.
Y'all motherfuckers already in her DMs. Don't go to DMs. Don't go to DMs. A sex tourist? We're all sex tourists. Look, I need you to read this super chat. Você ler isso? saying that you're a bad sexual tourism and you're here for it.
We're all sex tourists. Who doesn't have sex on vacation? Anyway, you hating ass motherfuckers. Can you read this, Luke Kane? Fala isso. Fala o nome, porque ele vem.
O nome da pessoa. Ela é 10.000.
He's just sexually exposed to all the girls. Yeah, for sex.
Luke Kane, thank you for the $20 super chat. Don't show her again. The CNN. I didn't show her shit. We're all sex tourists, including her. Both. You're a sex tourist too.
No. Of course no.
Of course no.
Now, let me show you it on video because I wanted you to hear the audio. Let me put it on video. I got to move the camera, guys, because everything is live right on the cell phone. But let me get this thing popping. Let me get it popping, guys. We're not playing games. Let's go. We're going to wind back the tape. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's get this thing popping, fam. Let's go. You see me right there? You see the reflection? Okay, cool.
Você ler isso?
Falou que ele fez com as mulheres.
Y'all motherfuckers already in her DMs.
Nah, don't go to DM. Go to DM.
A sex tourist. We're all sex tourists. Look, I need you to read this super chat. Você ler isso?
They're saying that you're a bad sexual tourism and you're here for it.
We're all sex tourists. Who doesn't have sex on vacation? Anyway, you hating ass motherfuckers. Can you read this, Luke Kane? Fala isso. Fala o nome, porque ele vem.
O nome da pessoa. Ela é 10.000.
He's just sexually exposed to all the girls. Yeah, for sex.
Luke Kane, thank you for the $20 super chat. Don't show her again. The CNN. I didn't show her shit. We're all sex tourists, including her. Both. You're a sex tourist too.
No. Of course no.
Of course no. Read this. Você ler isso?
There you have it, fam. There you have it. Let me set this thing back up. And then we're going to pretty much cook. Talk about what we got to talk about. So, right off the rip, Auston Holleman admits publicly the dark secret about the Passport Bros, that he is in fact a sex tourist. So what does that mean for the Passport Bro movement? Floyd was literally good friends with Auston Holleman. Auston Holleman recently tried to distance himself from Mr. Wallace, aka Only Foreign. And what this proved is what they're going overseas for. From his own mouth, he said, we're all sex tourists, which means he's down there to pay to play. He's not down there to find a wife. He was down there to do dirt. And what's going on now in the Passport Bro community is one of their very own members, a distinguished member of the Passport Bros, was recently busted by Brazilian law enforcement for trying to lure underage little girls into a whole hotel room to do unthinkable demonic acts. The dude had cell phones, SD cards, GoPro cameras, little teddy bears to entice the kids. He had a little rubber ducky, like a puppet, where you put with your hand. So I guess he's gonna be doing like some goo goo gaga type thing while he's trying to entice the kids into the room. And keep in mind, this is Austin's mans in them. And this is what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how is it that you was with this dude all these times, all these years, and you didn't know he a weirdo? You know why? Because it could be alleged that Austin may be involved in these things too, or was at one point. And then he tried to distance himself from Floyd because he knew it was going to get hot. You know what I mean? Because he put his video on members only. We're going to review that video later on today. We're going to bring that out. We're going to do a reaction to that video because it's getting real hot. He went live today and he was talking a whole bunch of dumb stuff about history and all this stupid stuff. Everything in that video was garbage. Like, it was just pure garbage. He was in there getting upset. He was talking a whole bunch of stuff. I got another video I got to do because dude was talking about how he got Trump's number and he's going to call Trump on Kenyan men in America. In other words, if you're from Kenya or whatever the case is, he's going to call Trump to get ICE to contact ICE to get you deported and all sorts of weirdo stuff. So I'm like, dude is a straight weirdo for that too, because any dude talking about he calling ICE on people just to get them out of here because he don't like what they have to say, you're weird. Something wrong with you. Talking about he got Trump's number. Really? So you got Trump's direct number, you calling Trump to snitch on people that are U.S. citizens in America who are from Kenya? What kind of weirdo stuff is like that? No, what you're supposed to be doing is answering to why is it that you was friends with that weirdo? How is it that you was with a dude shopping, helping to buy him clothes? And it's not just Austin, it was some other cats too. All you dudes going on the chopping block. Like I said, it's barbecue season, fam. It is barbecue season. You dudes should have never even came into the algorithm with none of this mess, because now I got my attention. You know what I mean? So now let me bring you back in time to another particular news clip that was 2 years ago. Fox 26 reported on this news of the passport bros being accused of sex tourism and trafficking women. So let's go and play this particular audio tape here so y'all can listen to this clip. I don't know if the volume is loud enough, but y'all should be able to hear it nonetheless. Let's get into the tapes.
And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Is sex in your travel itinerary? It's one of the travel goals for a community called the Passport Bros, meaning brothers. It's a traveling community of upwardly mobile black men. Some are accused of going around the world searching for a more traditional and submissive wife. But is it all about sex and just a girlfriend for hire and then return home to humiliate black women in America? That's the controversy that we're dealing with. One of its members, Auston Holleman, is apologizing for comments that he made about Brazilian women. Take a listen.
What I meant by when I said that Brazilian women are easy, and I shouldn't use the word easy. I know that now. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, for a man that's well-mannered, well-dressed, that has put in the effort to raise himself, he will have an easier time in Brazil, as opposed to where I was from. That wasn't always the case.
Both American and women around the world are...
Let me pause it there for a minute, gang, because he just said that American men will have it easier in Brazil, but yet his mans in them, Floyd, was pretty much booked on literally messing with kids, y'all. Kids, the most vulnerable of all. And you wondering why we got to make these videos about these PDF files? You wondering why, right? So let me get this straight, Austin. So you want to make it easy for these men in America to go down to Brazil to deal with these kids? Is that the case? Because Floyd was your partner, bro. You traveled with him. You bought clothes for him. You did all of these things for him. And now you're trying to cop a plea, acting like you don't know him? Nah, bro. We're going to put you on the cooker, bro. Let's go.
Speaking out against the Passport Bros, arguing these guys are using their status to take advantage of women and even calling it a form of sex tourism and sex trafficking. Let's talk about it. Communications specialist Priscilla Pack and Rochelle Gemini both are here on The Factor Uncensored. We were supposed to do this last week. We're doing it this week. You have done a lot of research. When you think about and what you've heard about Passport Bros, your opinion on this so-called group.
Let me tell you, they weren't even on my radar. You brought it up to me, and then I saw it, and I was just like, oh, that's cute. You know, guys go and get their passports. My son just got his passport last week. He's 9, so that's cool. Passport brothers, that's what's up. Then I started doing the research, and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I grew up, you know, with 2-parent household. My parents still happily married. I grew up in love. Some people grew up in survival mode, and maybe they just in a whole nother dimension of trying to find love or trying to find easy situations and everything. But at the same time, it was like, why do you have to put down the thing that you don't like in front of everybody just to get the thing that you do want?
And that's the thing that the Passport Bros do. They're always putting down the black woman, saying that the American black woman ain't ish, and you know, she's this and she's not cooperative and all this other mess. And this is why they go overseas to mess with these underage girls. Let's get back to the tapes. Let's go.
Care.
That being black women in America, putting them down for women who may be of color in another country.
Right. That want to
who
be a
may
little more
also submissive
exactly
to them.
Exactly.
But also paid prostitution in many
Facts.
cases.
And that's what they covering up. And you can tell that by the way that, what's his name, Austin, was talking, because I saw the other videos of him going like, hey, you would have sexual intercourse with me tonight, right? And she's saying, yes. They about to really get a lick on him. That's what's really about to happen. Because I also saw some of the women from overseas saying, yeah, we're just trying to get a lick. You know, they also came out saying, we know these passport bros. They not new.
Wow.
So essentially, they're chumps themselves.
Yes.
They're simply John on the streets of America.
There might be some that might be actually looking for love that can't find it maybe in America, but
And
you
you're right.
didn't let some rotten apples into y'all group, and y'all need to call the ones out that's not doing it correctly.
Wow.
Because baby, we're not just in America. You can claim wherever you want to be anytime. I don't care. Get a passport. Go find your love. But at the same time, don't put down us just because you feel like you've had some rejection. Deal with rejection. Heal. Go do your thing. We don't care.
And of course, we're not talking about all individuals who may travel out of the country. But Priscilla, for those who may be taking advantage of women out there and then trying to humiliate black women in America, your thoughts about that?
I think it's really, really sad. Like, I look at them and I almost want to pity them, but then I don't, because there's a level of ignorance that's deplorable. I'm glad to use that word today. I think that they are taking advantage, at least from what they project themselves to be as a group. They're taking advantage of gender gaps and economic opportunities that are not there in these other countries that are present for us in America, in the States, in Canada, in Scandinavia, all over the world, and not even thinking back to the history of why are women and people made to be so independent in this country today. I think there's so many factors that they shove to the side for their preferences and trying to deem it a movement, which is so disappointing to hear. The civil rights movement was a movement.
Facts.
You know, anti-apartheid movement was a movement.
Come on.
So I'm thinking of passport bros like, this is a shame. You could really take advantage of your opportunity to educate people on how to get a passport,
Wow.
to go overseas, travel the world, and to learn,
Do
and not just
business.
make it be about sex. And the fact that now you're putting this stigma on people and black people in America, that is literally mushing us down. I hate that I said mushing, couldn't find a better word right there.
Right.
But
You
like
know what
bringing us
mushing
down.
mean.
Right. They all know. They know. But what does that
But to
do
hear
for our
really quick
perspective?
them talk some of them, not all of them, talk so badly about black women in America, saying you guys are too bossy, you're too much, you're not feminine enough for them.
I think that sounds a lot to me like insecurities and the inability to seek what you want with what you have, where you are. That's what I really think about that. It almost disgusts me and is borderline gaslighting to sit here and treat American women, American black women, and try to shut us down because we may be educated or have the ability to obtain certain finances and social status that we're not in other countries.
And you attract
It's a shame.
what you put out there too.
It's a shame.
All right.
Like, don't
Yeah,
put
no.
that on us. Yeah, don't put that on us.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us here.
So right there, guys, it's very clear what it is. Let me get back on camera. Now, set this thing back up. We're going to get back into the content. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, gang. 2 years ago, that news clip came out. 2 years ago. Now you got these so-called YouTubers going overseas to mess with kids now. Your man Floyd was good friends with Auston. And Auston is in panic mode. He's busy online talking about, yeah, I'm about to get married and I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. No, you're going to get married in prison. Because now you're trying to distance yourself from something that you've been a part of. You always been this particular dude. You on camera saying that you are a sex tourist. We got you on tape. Now, to the Brazilian news media, make sure you use this video on your next episode of Brazilian News where Auston Holleman got on camera and said that he is a sex tourist. We got to make sure all of this get out there. No hiding. We're not sugarcoating nothing. I don't rock with none of these passport bros. I don't got no loyalty to this damn movement. It's toxic at the end of the day. They messing with kids now. It is out. I warned everybody years ago about the passport bro movement. Y'all said I was a hater. You still got dudes coming in my comments, keep telling me I'm some damn hater. No, y'all a bunch of damn PDF files defending these damn dogs when this man was caught with teddy bears, bro. Teddy bears. That's not the first time he did that. Where did he learn this from? Where did Floyd learn this behavior from, y'all? Come on now. Where did he learn it from? Who taught him this? Who taught him to get the hard drives and the cell phones and the teddy bears? And I mean, where did he get this from? And think about it. Austin was hanging with him for a long time. We're not talking about one time. These dudes traveled together, slept in the same hotel, the same Airbnb. These dudes went shopping together, laughed, looked for women. I got all kinds of video clips with Floyd crashing out, Austin in the elevator filming, and his partner there crashing out. So that was your mans in them, bro. How you don't know he a weirdo? Talking about, oh, I didn't know he was looking at kids. I don't know that. You don't know that. And then you said, oh, well, maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. Really? So this what you dudes are doing, bro? Because you admitted on camera that you're a sex tourist. So what that means is that you going down overseas to pay to play. So now my question to Austin is, have you ever in your life paid underage girls to engage in sexual activity? We want to know in the court of public opinion. Come on camera and defend yourself. That's right. Come on camera. Don't be shy. This is Ringo TV. You busy talking about all this mumbo jumbo. Talk to me, fam. I don't want to hear none of this nonsense. I've been on your tail for years, and I gave you a little pass and literally stayed out of the limelight. But now your mans in them got caught with his hand in the cookie jar playing with toys with little girls now. And that's your partner. And I don't want to hear no nonsense about, well, I wasn't hanging with him for a while. I don't want to hear none of that, none of them sob stories. That was your mans. You brought him into the space. You introduced the YouTube community to that weirdo. And you was around him. And you and your buddies was around him. And y'all laughed with him. So y'all had to know. Y'all had to know exactly what this dude was doing. It's either y'all knew what he was doing or y'all were doing the same thing. And please don't waste your time telling me all this nonsense. I was watching your stupid video. You talking about, yeah, you know, people making videos and, you know, they talking about this and, I may have to take legal action. Bro, legal action, man, you dudes, man, you dudes on YouTube. Y'all some jokers, bro. You talking about legal action, bro? Bro, I got you on video saying that you a sex tourist. Do you understand what that means for your legal action? Bro, I am hoping that the Brazilian news media watch this video just so they could take that clip and play it across Brazilian media television so the whole Brazil know that you admitted to being a sex tourist. And what that does for your movement, it makes you look bad because you guys out here doing this dirt. Now, if you admitted to being a sex tourist, that means that your man, Floyd Wallace, was also a sex tourist. But he was messing with kids, bruh. Kids. And you busy trying to distance yourself? Didn't I tell you? I told you to shut your mouth, bro. But you continue running your mouth on YouTube. Now you buying views, bro? Your whole live stream was nothing but bots, bro. You buying views, bro. That's a clear indicator of buying views. Even Kevin Samuels didn't get those kind of numbers. Bro, this dude was live, had like 200,000 to 300,000 people viewing at one time, but only got 200 to 300 likes. Bro, you buying bots, bro? He was trying to say, oh, some Kenyan person is botting his platform. No, you buying views, bro. You did that because you tried to make people come to your platform to make it look like it's like you popping. You even had dummies in your live chat like, yo, we lit. No, lit with bots. Those wasn't real viewers. And when YouTube find out that you buying views, bro, you done. That was dumb, bro. And there's a lot of YouTubers that do this, gang. They literally be buying views, buying subscribers, buying views to make it look like they lit. How you had 300,000? Listen, Kevin Samuels never had that, bro. Kevin Samuels never had 300,000 live viewers. And you know how I know it's all bull crap? Because throughout the whole live stream, you didn't talk about nothing in regards to the situation with Floyd. You was busy talking some mumbo jumbo, acting like you educated. Bro, you a dumbass, bro. I'm being honest, bro. Like you have no knowledge at all about history, about nothing. All you're doing is gaslighting these people, trying to protect your own damn image. And you had 300,000 people listening to garbage? No, it was 300,000 bots, y'all. Austin paid for that. Austin bought those bots to try to make his platform look like it's popping, trying to make people come to the live stream. Because once it weared out, because the way that thing worked when you buy those bots, it worked for a little bit and then it dims back down. All the bots left. All 300,000 people left. I took a screenshot. It's on my other computer upstairs. I took a screenshot of it. After a while, they all left and his live chat went down to about 300 people. It was about 300 people in the building, 300 to 400. That was the amount of real viewers that was in the chat. And then later on, it went back up to 60,000. I'm like, bro, you buying bots? Really? That's what these YouTubers is doing, fam. Look, you viewers, I keep telling y'all, man, when you come on YouTube, you, the viewer, have all the power. Us content creators, we might make content. Y'all might like the work that we do. But at the end of the day, you viewers hold all the power. Your view, your click, your views, your clicks, your likes, all that stuff, you the one who make or break the platform. So when you think about that, you got to look at who these so-called passport bros really are. This man, Auston Holleman, no matter how much he tried to distance himself from Floyd, that was his friend, y'all. Don't tell me you don't know your friend is a weirdo, bro. Don't tell me you didn't notice. I seen another video by another cat. I'm going to do a review of that. Another dude who basically was like, yeah, you know, my experience with Floyd, you know, I saw him, you know, talking to some, you know what I mean, some underage girl. And I'm like, what? So if that dude saw that, that means Holleman had to see the same thing. But these dudes don't say nothing. Listen, guys, when these dudes are overseas, understand this. They're not concerned about the law, bro. They're concerned about smashing. That's it. They go down there to pipe down young girls, bro. How much times I gotta tell y'all, bro? Y'all keep thinking, listen, just because you see them in videos with grown women doesn't mean they not messing with the young girls. Remember, they'll show you women on camera. They'll show you those women on camera. But if they want some easy play, bro, they're gonna find the underage girls that are impoverished, bro. And be like, look, I'm American. I give you money, you know. Give me money, sucky. And holding a teddy bear while they're doing it. Literally, these dudes will drive up in a car holding a teddy bear with a little duck, quack, quack. Hey, I'm American. I got money, sucky. And the girls come into the car and they're able to do their dirt and then they throw her to the wayside. That's why so many young girls overseas end up pregnant. And everybody wondering, well, who the father is? Who the heck is the dad? It don't make no sense, bro. It doesn't matter, man. And see, here's the thing. A lot of y'all in denial, bro. Y'all in denial and y'all don't want to hold this cat to the fire because y'all figure, well, it wasn't Holleman that got arrested. It was Floyd. You know, what Floyd do is what Floyd do. It has nothing to do with Holleman. So why the F all of you Trump haters keep talking about the Epstein files? Because Trump have nothing to do with Epstein. Epstein did his dirt. Just because Trump is in photos with him doesn't mean that he's doing something. But that's what y'all saying. Y'all literally trying to throw Trump under the bus because he's in photos with Epstein. Now that I bring up the fact that your man Floyd and Holleman are in video together, literally going overseas looking for JJ, you're going to tell me that he's not with it? Come on, man. Y'all playing games. And that's what I mean, a bunch of gaslighting. People literally moving the goalposts, acting as if though they don't know what's going on. And it's normally PDF files that are defending this stuff, because it's like a lot of the passport bros, this is what they're doing. They're trying to make it seem like I'm trying to rain down on your movement. Your movement been had stains on it, bro. Your boy Jay Rello, he already done destroyed the passport movement, man. Your boy Austin, how many times Austin made the news, bro? How many times? After a while, y'all got to hold people accountable. Listen, fam, if you a real so-called traveling brother, right, and you don't identify as a passport bro, or maybe you do identify as a passport bro, but you're not on that PDF file stuff, you got to call out these dudes that always make the news. I don't care what nobody say, dog. That's no different than back in the day, you on the block selling work, doing what you got to do, and you always getting caught up by the police. You making the block hot for everybody else that's in them streets. You making it too hot. We're going to have to deal with you, bro. So when you look at the news and you see Holleman's face in the news every damn day, he's in some sort of news, you got to come up and be like, whoa, wait a minute. Ringo's right. This dude is always in the news, bro. That's crazy. You're right. Yeah, he the one messing up your movement, not me. I'm the news reporter. My job is to do my journalism work. That's it. All I'm doing is bringing awareness to the situation, because Floyd is messing with young girls. He violated over 7 girls, bro. And it's on video. They got the video too. They got the video. And I'm pretty sure, because I was watching this other cat's video and he made some sense. He made some good points. Like the dude was talking about how Floyd always wear the same shirt. And I was like, maybe he just joking. I'm looking through all of Floyd's videos. I'm seeing Floyd wearing the same red, I think it's a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. It's like a polo type shirt, not Polo the brand, but a polo shirt. And I'm like, yo, this dude wear this shirt every minute. Something wrong with him, bro? Like, and this is their mans in them. And he wear this shirt every time. This dude got arrested in the shirt. This dude got, he got arrested in the shirt multiple times. Everywhere you go, you see him with the same shirt. So the dude made a good point. He was like, yo, everywhere Floyd goes, he carry his hard drives, his SD cards, his phones, all in his pockets. So we're talking about a dude who don't leave nothing home. We're talking about a dude who don't stash his dirt and hid it somewhere in a vault. This dude walk around with his criminal activity on his person. So that means all the times he was hanging with Holleman, all the times he was hanging with other passport bros, he was recording all of these things, documenting all of these events, low key, because he had the hidden camera, he had the iPhone watch, he had this, he had that, he had the GoPros. So this dude was documenting everything, fam. So while Austin thinking he distancing himself, he may be on them documents. He may be on the PDF files that the feds is pretty much researching right now. That's why I do these videos. A lot of y'all keep getting mad at me. I got a talent for breaking things down. And I'm using my expertise and my wisdom on looking at the situation for what it is. That means that Floyd was walking around for years with hard drives and buying nothing but STD cards. His pockets are filled with STD cards, SD cards. And it's like he had an addiction and he turned into a sexual deviant because he was watching all these other dudes. He was listening to all their stories. He was like, yo, and here's the thing. All of these dudes are saying that Floyd was autistic. That's what they're saying to him, that he was sort of mental issues or whatever the case is. And that's no disrespect to anybody that have autism. People really are born with these issues and they suffer. You know what I mean? Their parents got to go through a lot. But they were clowning him about this, which is wrong. And I believe that they took advantage of this man because of his alleged mental illness or whatever he was dealing with. And they most likely coerced him and trained him into doing this and doing that. Because if a man, watch this, guys, if he have autism, if he have any sort of mental illness or any sort of issues, right, then how did he learn all this behavior? Who taught him this? What did he see? Because a man that walks around with hard drives in his pockets, a man that walks around with 3, 4, 5 cell phones in his pockets, GoPros, everything is on his person, carrying around all his criminal activity. Something wrong upstairs. So that means that this dude literally was a sponge absorbing all the information from everybody that he was around, to the point where he had a whole operation going on in a hotel room, a whole laboratory of just demonic activity with kids, bro. Where did he learn it from, y'all? And what's on the dark web? What are these passport bros really doing to earn money? I don't want to hear that they're being funded by some damn super chat, bro. Super chats can get you a few dollars here and there. And shout out to those that supported the super chat. I didn't even read your comment because I'm working, guys. You got to understand. I appreciate everybody that support the shows. At the same time, we got to put in this work. There's more support that's coming in from the dark web. Because if you look at the Jay Rello situation, what was Jay Rello trying to do with the Kenyan woman? He was trying to force her into sex, bro. She was in the bed. The dude set up the camera, put it on the front of the bed. What kind of sicko does that, bro? Why you need footage? The footage is for the dark web, gang. They put it on OnlyFans. They put it on corn websites, and they get paid, bro. That's what they do. I'm giving you facts, bro, documents. I'm telling you. This is how else they gonna be funded? How else they gonna make money? So when they get these women into these rooms, they probably got multi-cams, bro. Camera above camera on the ceiling, teddy bear cameras, cameras on their neck, microphones set up by the bed so they could get good audio, and they recording all of the stuff. Why do you think Floyd had a mask, bro? If you go back to the news report, Floyd had a black mask, bro. This man was violating kids and had a mask on, guys. Somebody's daughters, bro. And rather than Holleman hold himself accountable and be like, you know what, guys, I take full responsibility for, my involvement with bringing this man to social media. I know a lot of you guys may be upset with me and questioning me at this point. I'm going to take a little time off because this situation really is affecting me mentally. My mental health is being challenged. And at the same time, I'm only human. I may have, said some things and did some things when I was hanging out with this dude. But, he got to come out and clean this mess up and really fess up to his involvement. It doesn't matter if, he wasn't with him lately or he wasn't hanging with him lately. That was your man's. You go to Holleman's platform, just type in Floyd and look at all the videos pop up. Just type in Floyd in the search box. I got all the videos downloaded. Just in case Holleman tried to take down the receipts, I got all of them. I downloaded every video on Auston Holleman's platform. Everything is backed up, including the video that he put on members only. That video is very incriminating. We're going to review that video later. I'm going to do that one upstairs in the studio because a lot of stuff that he was doing, he was disrespecting Floyd. And I'm like, yo, that's supposed to be your man's. And birds of a feather flock together. So it's like, damn, why are you disrespecting him for? And you and him used to go out there looking for women. Just because he got caught doesn't mean you turn your back on him now. If anything, lay low. Don't say much. Put your channel on incognito mode. That way, when the feds come to look for your platform, they can't find you. See, you're dumb. You're not smart at all. This is social media. See, a lot of you dudes think y'all could just make these videos and think everything is sweet. You could just go out there and take advantage of little girls. That ain't gonna happen, bro. The feds is after all of y'all. And that's why on Brazilian news, they got Auston literally pinned on the television now. They're sending a strong message. Why they didn't put nobody else up there? Why the news media didn't put nobody else up there? They only put Holleman up there. Why? Because Holleman is on those SD cards, y'all. Don't let him gaslight you. Don't let him fool you. He busy talking all this mess about legal action. Bro, Holleman, you need to just shut up, bro, and get off social media, bro, and run. You better stay wherever you are and hide because I'm telling you, you on those SD cards. I promise you, you are on those SD cards that Floyd got, that the feds got. Because that dude, like you said, he got weird, he got mental issues. I seen about 3 or 4 videos from different passport bros, and they were all saying the same thing about Floyd. They said he carried those SD cards everywhere, hard drives, SD cards. His whole pockets is filled up, back pockets, filled up with stuff. What are you holding on all of this stuff for? For what? What are you doing? Who does that? So Holleman is on those SD cards. How is it that the Brazilian news media was able to find him? That's why Holleman made that video, guys. Holleman made that video because he knew. Brazil already know who he is. So they went straight to his YouTube platform and see what kind of public statement he gonna make. And they only clipped the sections that they wanted to use. They know he with him, bro. Even if you say you was not, bro, you can be criminally charged even if you weren't hanging with this dude for a few months. You can still be criminally charged because if they go to them hard drives, and it finds Holleman on them hard drives and other passport bros doing questionable things with underage girls, bro, you're going to be finished, bro. You're done. You talking about you getting married, bro? I don't think that's happening, bro. To the lady that's with Holleman right now, you need to run. I'm being honest. Whatever woman is with Holleman right now, with all this drama going on social media, you better know what you're getting involved in. You're talking about a man that took advantage of women for years, bro. You're talking about a passport sexual deviant whoremonger male that been out here literally smashing and dashing women forever and ever. And you literally with this dude? Like what the heck you women be seeing in these dudes, bro? Like these dudes are literally walking, ticking time bombs. And y'all literally following these dudes around like these are good quality men. Any woman with any sense would be like, hold up, whoa, you are friends with this PDF file and I'm with you? What the heck am I with you for? Nah, man, you need to get out of there before it's too late. You better get out of there before it's too late because I'm seeing a wave of so-called YouTuber passport bros throwing in the towel, panicking. Like I said, we're going to review Austin's video that he put on members only later on. That video is diabolical. Those passport bros are scared, bro. They was like, yo, man, we're finished. You know, we got to clean this up. I'm like, what? Listen to how they talking. They was like, yeah, man, we always knew that one of these days, one of our passport bros was going to mess up. We didn't know it was going to be like this, though. So they already claimed Floyd as one of the passport bros. They were trying to distance him during the video, but it was too late. The damage is already done. And Holleman was looking like he wanted to cry. Look at the video that he made, the public statement. Why his eyes was all watery, bro, like the dude was crying. He did that because he wanted to appear as... I wouldn't be surprised if the dude had a damn filter on his eyes. If you go back to the video and look at it, the man's eyes look like he about to cry, but no tears is coming out. It was like a filter. He put it on his eyes because, you know, they got the technology now. And he was trying to do that to appear as if though he's sympathetic for the women. And no, this is the same dude that said he's a sex tourist, bro. I already played the video. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard the video. Put a 1 in the chat if you're in the show now and you heard me play the tape of Auston Holleman admitting that he is a sex tourist. Because I need to make sure that everybody heard it. If not, I'll just play it again for you guys. That way, those of you that are new into the building can hear the tapes for yourselves. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. You said, can I play it again? All right, I'm going to play it again. And let me make sure I give credit again to, give me a minute. Let me get this thing here. Let me give credit to the other brother that posted on his YouTube, because I always give credit where credit is due, because these clips are very, very powerful and very incriminating, right? So let me see, brother David Smith. Shout out to brother David Smith for the clip. So let me go to the clip real quick. And we're going to play this thing real fast for you guys. This is Auston Holleman admitting that he is a sex tourist in 4K. Let me get the camera so you can hear it and see it too. Because I don't want nobody thinking this is AI and some goofy stuff. This is real. You understand? And this is not the first time he admitted to this. He did this before, right? So let me set this thing up. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Volume is up. Okay. Let's go.
Both ladies.
Falou que ele tá expondo as mulheres.
Y'all motherfuckers already in her DMs.
Nah, don't go to DM. Go
Y'all
to
already in her
DM.
DMs. A sex tourist. We're all sex tourists. Look, I need you to read this super chat. Você ler isso.
You're saying that you're a bad sexual tourism and you're here for
We're all sex tourists. Who doesn't have sex on vacation? Anyway,
Wow.
you hating ass motherfuckers. Can you read this, Luke Kane? Fala isso. Fala o nome porque ele vem.
O nome da pessoa é 2000.
It's just sexual exposure towards older girls. Yeah, for
Como algo
sex.
fácil para o sexo.
Luke Kane, thank you for the $20 super chat. Don't show her again the CNN. I didn't show her shit. We're all sex tourists.
Wow.
You're a sex tourist too.
Não!
Notice how he was trying to incriminate the woman by saying you're a sex tourist too. This is what they do, guys. From his own mouth, Auston Holleman admits he is a sex tourist. This is shocking, and it says a lot about the Passport Bro movement. It's right there in 4K.
Of course, no.
Of course, no.
Wow. Let me go back. So, guys, you heard it for yourselves. I ain't make it up. That ain't no AI. That is the real McCoy. And you heard Austin himself admitting to being a sex tourist. Now, some goofies will come into my live chat and try to say, well, that doesn't mean he's a PDF file. Well, first of all, I never came on camera and said that Austin was, messing with kids. What I'm saying is, if his partner was arrested for doing these acts, and this man admits that he is literally a sex tourist, and now he's trying to distance himself from Floyd, obviously this dude had to know about Floyd's dark history, fam. Which means there is a possibility that Austin may have allegedly been involved in PDF file activity. I never said it for a fact, like, oh, I got him, he did this, he did that. I never said that. I'm saying it is alleged based on his connection to a PDF and the fact that he literally said, oh yeah, I'm a sex tourist. You put all of that together, that says weirdo, because any man that is going overseas to pay to play, think about that, fam. Pay to play. Who he's paying? Because if he said he's a sex tourist, he's paying somebody to sleep with. That could be either grown women or young girls. So all of you folks that are dumb, slow, been in the back of the short bus, pay attention and learn. If a man is a sex tourist, he's going out there for one reason, to sleep around. And these men, if they can't get grown women, they're going after the underage girls. They're easy, bro. Come on now. Look at the troll said, this guy's a hater. No, you're a PDF file. Because anybody coming in here to defend any of this nonsense, you're with that. You're no different than them. And this is why, guys, I've been exposing this Passport Bro movement for so many years. And yet, these dudes are still defending these PDF files, bro. Absolutely sick. Floyd walking around with teddy bears, bro. Teddy bears. Telling the young girls, goo goo gaga, and luring them into the room. And you got these grown men on YouTube. I'm doing this content, breaking this stuff down. Rather than these brothers be like, damn, bro, Austin really admit to being a sex tourist? They don't even care about that. They're more interested in telling me that I'm a hater. No, you guys are sexual deviants. You guys are evil, bro. Austin just admitted to being a sex tourist. And you don't got nothing to say? I'm the hater? But your man just admitted to being down there to take advantage of women and exploit women that are impoverished? The reason why these black men, I'm going to tell you the truth. The reason why these black men in America have to go overseas to get women is because they can't get them in America. The women in America are smarter. It's just that simple. Women in America are making a lot of money. They're doing very well for themselves. A lot of them own businesses. Believe it or not, a lot of women are doing very well, bro. A lot of women are doing very well. More well than you guys can even imagine. You know what I mean? And they're not stupid. So when you guys come around them about, hey, baby, hey, how you doing? Trying to run game, they already know all the game already. You can't run no game on them now. No pickup lines. Notice all these dating coach channels on YouTube, them things flop, bro. Them things don't work no more. These women are getting to the bag. They making money now. They don't care about all of them sweet nothing words. They can recognize when a man is real from when a man is fake. They already know the difference now. So these guys are flocking overseas because they know the women over there are not developed economically, spiritually. They're behind. You know what I mean? So it's easy to take advantage of them. And if you think for a million years that these grown men in America are not going overseas messing with these teenage girls or even 5-year-olds or 9-year-olds, if you think they're not going over there for that, think again, bro. Because Floyd had baby dolls in his room. What does a grown man need with a teddy bear? Explain that to me. What does a grown man who is 29 years old, I think that's what they said Floyd's age is, 29. Why would a 29-year-old man need with a teddy bear and a puppet rubber ducky? It wasn't rubber, but it was a puppet ducky. What is he doing with that? What does a grown man need with that, bro? If you walk into a grown man house and there's no kids in his house, he don't got no kids, and you see a teddy bear and a little rubber ducky, something's wrong. Something wrong with this dude. So the question is, Holleman, did you see that? Because if there's anybody that's supposed to know anything about Floyd that could really give us the 411 about Floyd, it would be Auston Holleman. But being that Auston Holleman was cool with him, you can't really trust his words because now he's trying to disrespect the dude. And yeah, Floyd is a piece of shit. But at the end of the day, for Auston to be trying to throw him under the bus now, it looks sad because if that's your man's, if that's your people's, even if he got caught with his hand in a cookie jar, you being a passport bro, whether you say you a passport bro or not, I don't want to hear nothing. All you dudes that are going over there to smash and dash women, you're all passport bros, right? But by the pure fact you used to hang with him, you supposed to just stay quiet. You supposed to just stay low and just be like, you know what? I'm not even getting involved. I'm not making no public statements. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying a word because anything I say, people gonna make videos. So what I'm gonna do is just stay quiet. I might get some backlash. People might talk, but as long as I'm not saying nothing, nobody could say nothing. But see, Auston is not smart. You know what I mean? He's dumb. So he's gonna come on YouTube and start pleading the fifth and saying, well, you know, I'm out here in so-and-so and, you know, this, that. This dude was literally threatening to call Trump on some Kenyan dude. I don't know who the heck he was talking about, but he said, when we get a hold of who you are, we're going to make sure you get you deported. Really? So y'all support a dude like that? Really? So hold up, passport bros. Y'all didn't know that your man Auston said that he got Trump's direct phone number? Y'all didn't hear that part? Y'all going to all act like y'all didn't hear that, right? He said he got the power to call Trump to have any of you foreigners deported and have ICE knocking on your door. So that means you viewers that are immigrants, you viewers that are from other countries, and you even have citizenship in America, Auston Holleman said that all he got to do is call Trump and get you deported. That's the guy you following? That's the guy you supporting. And you know what's so crazy is he said all of that goofy stuff in his video, and then somebody else asked him a question about, do you think it's bad that people are getting deported and they're U.S. citizens because of their relatives didn't fix the paperwork right. He was like, yeah, that's messed up what's happening to them. And they're going to be eating maggot food and they're going to be eating this. And I'm like, bro, you just said the same thing that you want some. He just said he want the Kenyan dude to eat maggot food. But then he flipped it and said, oh, it's sad. Yo, bro, the dude contradicted himself badly in that video, man. Absolutely sick, bro. And it's just sad that these people actually fund these PDF files and these PDF file enablers. You got PDF files on YouTube and you got PDF file enablers. Those of you that support the enablers, you're just as guilty as them, fam. Just as guilty, man. And it's sick. Shout out to Florida and Rollo for the 5. Says these dudes are evil, big time in Brazil. DR and Colombia got child support laws on passport bros. Austin made that monster Floyd and other wicked dudes. That's what I said. Other YouTubers said the same thing. Another matter of fact, it was another YouTuber who said that before me. I'm gonna review his video too. Another YouTuber said, and I agree, Austin created Floyd. Floyd learned everything he had to learn from Austin. You know, that's who he looked up to. You have to understand, when Floyd stood next to Austin, Austin appeared like a god to Floyd. You got to understand that. So Floyd would literally try to do things to impress Austin. You know, he'll drink, do things, crash out to go talk to women to impress his master. So when you look at how sick the situation was with Floyd getting busted, and they put out all his personal info and all his business and showed us the teddy bears and the cell phones and the SD cards and hard drives. It just goes to show, is this how all the passport bros move? Like, do you guys have a hotel room full of SD cards and cameras everywhere? What kind of sickos? So you guys just be recording yourselves smashing women every day, bro? You got to turn on a camera, bro? That's what y'all doing? That's sick, bro. And to know that if this man didn't get caught, this man would have been doing this forever, bro. If Floyd didn't get caught, he would have been doing this forever, y'all. I'm glad that this happened now before we go into the new year, bro, because this would have been horrible, bro, to start off 2026 with passport bro PDF files. That would have been horrible, bro, to start the year off. So it's good that this was uncovered now, that we could leave it in 2025, because that is a nasty, disgusting look right now. And here's the thing. Even if you're not a passport bro, you got to be on high alert if you're just a traveling brother. If you're just a dude that travel, you got to be on high alert, because if you're a black man and you're like, yo, I want to go to Brazil, boom, 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 learn the culture, you know, eat the food, do this, do that, and you got news like this on social media, you got to move very strategically. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be targeted or looked upon as a passport bro. You don't want to have that on your back. Because I know there's some legitimate brothers that you're just traveling guys. And this is why I don't understand why you dudes keep getting mad at me. If what I say don't apply to you, then shut up. I don't got no time. I'm a 48-year young man. I don't got no time to be playing with no damn little kids, bro. So at the end of the day, if what I say don't apply to you, shut up, bro. Like, real talk. Because I already know there are some real brothers out here that you travel. You get into the bag, you got paper, you probably retired, and you love to travel. You travel everywhere. Some of you dudes, you seen the world. You seen places some of us brothers probably never even seen before. Your experience. You traveled all over the globe. Much respect to you. We're not talking to you. We're not even mentioning you. Do you? What we talking about is these damn PDF files calling themselves passport bros, and they out here messing with kids. Do you understand now? If you know you're not messing with kids, what the heck you getting upset for? What are you getting upset for? If you getting upset, that's guilt. That mean that's something going on. That mean you got something to hide. That's right. That means something, you hiding something. You hiding something. Because look, guys, I know y'all don't want to believe this, but when these dudes go overseas, I promise you, bro, they go to certain communities, certain neighborhoods where young girls are impoverished. And these brothers go there and they flash their jewelry, some money, little things, and they see young girls and they be like, hey, you want to come with me? Here's my number. Meet me at so-and-so. They do these things, bro. And then they let those girls go, raw dogging them. And you would never know. But when they come on YouTube, you'll see them with a grown woman at a bar. You'll see them in the street doing vlogs. And you'll be like, oh, he's cool. But at nighttime, when they want to get laid, they're going to go where it's ultra easy, bro. They're going to go where you don't even have to waste any time talking. Trust and believe it, bro. And it's sick what these dudes are doing. What happened to Floyd, guys, is what's going on behind the scenes. If Floyd never got exposed, we would all be tuning into these passport dudes because I don't watch them. I expose them. I don't watch none of these dudes. I don't support none of these dudes. You know what I mean? I watch the travel channels, meaning like to hear the news. Like shout out to Razor Rays. He do travel news and all that other stuff was going on all over the world. It is what it is. I support his platform. I rock with his platform because he talks about the news. You know what I mean? I don't rock with nobody else. I don't watch nobody else's platforms when it comes to passport bro stuff because I don't do none of that goofy stuff. But at the end of the day, if Floyd didn't get caught, this would be going on still. Think about the girls that Floyd violated and sent home. Think about their parents and what their parents are going through, knowing that some black American went over there and violated their daughter. And ain't no telling how many of these young girls are pregnant. Ain't no telling. How many of these girls are pregnant? You know? Yeah, you don't know what people's intentions are. That's why, as a viewer, you can't just go by these YouTubers and just think, okay, this is how they are because what you see on camera. You know what I mean? A lot of these YouTubers be fake, bro. Fake. In the real world. In the real world, fake. I got old videos of Austin and his crew looking around for women like dogs, bro. These dudes was literally walking around the street hunting like dogs. And all the girls, these are some underage girls. And I'm watching the video. I exposed these things before. Nobody gave me no credit, bro. Nobody. Y'all just kept saying, oh, you a hater. You hating on bro. No, I'm holding everybody accountable because I'm the one that do the cleanup job in these damn YouTube streets. All these other content creators, they be playing games. This is a serious issue. Floyd was sexually active with underage girls, bro. Young girls, very, very young. He was caught in the act, bro, on video. They got it. We're not talking about rumors. We're not talking about gossip. We're not talking about, oh, somebody spreading a rumor or slander. We're talking about real life PDF files. Real life. And Floyd have a criminal history. So, Austin, how you was rocking with a dude that had a lengthy rap sheet? How you rocking with him? How you didn't know something was wrong with this dude? All you passport bros. Listen, your man Floyd made the news multiple times. Go Google his name. Look him up. This dude made the news, bro, multiple times. Multiple times, doing weird stuff. I seen one video, dude crawling on the floor like some damn weirdo. Cops come. I'm like, dude, what the heck you doing? You a grown man. What are you doing on the ground, bro? What are you doing? Trying to get yourself arrested? Walking around with what appears to be a suitcase, briefcase with a bomb or guns or whatever. Who's doing this mess? Disturbing the peace, messing with people, weird activity. And yet, Austin was rocking with him. Austin was with him. That says a lot, gang. And now I played the video of Auston Holleman admitting that he is a sex tourist. So I want to see what everybody gonna say now. You gonna call me a hater when Austin literally said he's a sex tourist? If he's a sex tourist, that means all the time he's traveling around. Listen, his whole channel is a history of what you don't want to be as a man. Think about the STDs these men may be allegedly passing around to all these women. You think because you wear a rubber, you good? You think because you strap up, you good? You think these men are really strapping up? Most of these men just raw dog women all the time. They don't care. All his videos, a different woman, a different woman, a different woman, a different woman, a different woman. Bro, you just taking advantage of women at this point. That's a sex tourist right there. You're not dating. You're not looking for a wife. You've been exploiting women. Your whole platform is a document of sex exploitation. Y'all gotta peep game, bro. That's why when you YouTubers be doing collabs with these dudes, y'all better stop. Because if they go down, you go down. Because y'all think everything is about YouTube. Your platform is literally all the feds need. Because all they gotta do is look through all your videos. All your videos is a history of sex exploitation, sex trafficking. That's all it is, bro. Call these people out. Don't let them get away. Smoke them out. Let them come out of them damn holes that they're in and hold them accountable. Because this is the dude that y'all flock to, this Holleman dude. And he's busy talking about, yeah, you know, I'm about to get married and I'm about to do this. No, bro. Listen, you can't be getting married and claim you're a traveling dude and all this other mess. If that's the case, close your platform. Because he was talking about doing that. He was like, yeah, I'm going to have to shut down this platform, get me a new channel. He was disrespecting all his viewers. He was like, all the viewers are incels. He was just disrespecting his whole viewership. And I'm like, you people still viewing this clown? He's literally telling you that you ain't nobody. It's because he know he been caught, bro. So he supposed to be beefing with some Kenyan dude. He was alleging that the Kenyan dude botted his platform. Nah, you were buying views, dude. We got it all on tape. Nobody have 300,000 live viewers, bro. Listen, you ain't no Kai Cenat, bro. You ain't no Mr. Beast. Listen, the story with Floyd and you don't warrant 300,000 viewers. So we already know that's cap. You bought those views, bro. It's very apparent. Very, very apparent. What video are you asking for when you say, where's the video? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Because we literally been on for an hour and change, and I've covered everything. So what are you asking for? What video? You got to learn to explain yourself. A lot of times when you guys come in the comments, y'all be just saying stuff and y'all not making sense. Right? You come into the comments, you got to be intelligent, man. I'm not here to talk to no underage kids, teenagers. Stay off your mom's computer. When you come here, be a grown-ass man, be a grown woman, right? We already done been here for more than an hour. I already played all the tapes. I already done talked about everything already, right? Rewind back the video and find where I left off. I don't got time to keep repeating myself all day, bro. It's craziness, man. So yeah, I'm going to stay on this case, y'all, because I'm not letting these dudes get away with this. Holleman, we coming for you, dog. That's right. We got all the videos. And I want the Brazilian news media to play the tape. You know what I mean? Play the tape of Auston Holleman admitting to be a sex tourist. Because if he was a sex tourist and he admitted and he was friends with Floyd Wallace, that would explain everything, fam. Now we know why Floyd did what he did, bro. Now we know. So the question is, who taught him this? Because everybody's saying that Floyd is a weirdo. How could he be a weirdo when he's running an operation? How could he be a weirdo? And I say weirdo in the sense of not intelligence, but the man is intelligent enough to run an operation. The man have hard drives, SD cards, cameras, cell phones, hidden cameras, teddy bears. The man is smart. He's smart enough to know how to do what he's doing. So while everybody's making it seem like he's a weirdo, like he's crazy and he's not smart and he's dumb, how is he able to do all of that stuff? Somebody had to teach him this. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Floyd got mental illness, mental issues. And he's like a sponge, like a rabbit. He just repeats himself and does what everybody else do. Somebody had to teach him this. The question is who? Where did he learn it from? Who's the mastermind behind it? You know? Yeah, Austin was ran out of Brazil and Kenya by the locals. Something in the, what is it? The Milk and Clean? Let me see. Yeah, I know he was ran out of Brazil. I remember that situation with Brazil when he was filming them women. See, this is what I don't understand with you dudes, bro. When you're talking to a lady, right? You got to know how to be respectful, bro. One thing women like is a dude that don't kiss and tell. A man that just shut up. In other words, if you talking to her, y'all kicking it, you keep everything to you and her. Nobody don't got to know what y'all doing. Nobody don't got to know where y'all went. You don't got to post no Instagram stories. I hate all of that garbage now. Everybody always want to tell everybody what they doing with somebody. Like they got something to prove. That's why a lot of you dudes can't get with women because y'all run your mouths too much. Most of you dudes on the job, the reason why Shorty don't want to talk to you on the job is because you have a big mouth. You don't know how to shut up. She don't want to be looked upon as some damn 304 on the job. She feeling you, bro. She feeling you. She want you to kick it with her. But she don't want all her business out there. And now everybody on the job looking at her all funny. You know what I mean? But no, you had to go tell all your mans and them, yo, I smashed Shorty. Now she found out. She found out that everybody's talking about it. Now she's filing sexual harassment charges on you and you end up losing your job. I don't blame her for filing charges against you. You did her dirty. It's nobody's business what she's doing with you. That's why you dudes are lames, because you don't know how to move with women. So at the end of the day, it's just sick, man. It's just sick what's going on right now on YouTube with how the Passport Bros are distancing themselves from Floyd, but they're not taking accountability. They're not. They're just trying to make it seem like Floyd wasn't one of them. Floyd was a Passport Bro. Y'all busy talking about how many subscribers he had. It doesn't matter how many subscribers he got. He was hanging with Austin. Austin accepted him. I got all the videos where Austin walking around with him like, yo, man, you wearing the same shirt. Bro, we got to get you right. We got to get you some clothes, give you a haircut. Come on now. You don't do that for somebody you don't know. You know? So it is what it is, gang. I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. Take care of some business, man. It's a beautiful day today. Man, we in the 70s in temperature, bro, in December, bro. That's crazy. The 70s, bro? That is wild, man. But we're going to be back on later on. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, guys, if you're new to the platform. Be sure to hit the like button. Let's get the likes to 300, guys. Let's get the likes to 300. Let's stop the hate. When we have men like myself that actually put in this work, you got to learn how to support the shows, guys, because that's what keeps me going, keeps me inspired and encouraged, because I know the people rock with me. You know what I mean? It lets me know you want to see more content. You anticipate in the next video, and that helps me to pretty much go do what I need to do. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, guys. I'm going to get up on out of here. Y'all rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Whatchamacallit. I'll be back on later on to do what I need to do. We're going to review Austin's video that he put on members only. We're going to review that video. And we're going to also review the public statement video that he made. We're going to also review that video as well. And we're going to put all of this stuff together because there's no way. And another brother said this too in his video. Another brother also said the same thing that I'm saying. How is it that Austin was around Floyd and never knew none of these weirdo activities? How you didn't know none of this stuff? Y'all had to know this, bro. When you have a group of men walking around the street, they're going to be seeing all types of women. They're going to run into underage girls, bro. They're going to. Overseas, we're not talking about in the States where these dudes know they could get in trouble. This is overseas. They don't care, bro. I'm telling you. They just don't put it on camera because they don't want you guys to look at them as a weirdo. But when the camera is off, they're talking to these underage girls, bro. Seriously. And it's sad, man. Look at this clown. Somebody said slander. Slander what? I ain't slander nobody. You talking about slander. You're a clown. You one of those PDF files. Period. Anytime you have dudes saying stuff like that, slander. No. I'm not buying it. When these passport bros go overseas, they are talking to all different types of women, and these dudes don't even know the ages. You listen, just like in the States, in the United States, sometimes you can have underage girls that are getting into the clubs, getting into the strip clubs, getting into the bars. What the heck you think is going on overseas? They allow them in. So you think these so-called tourists are not messing with underage girls too? Slander? Oh, we're not messing with excuse me, how old are you? Do you really think these men are asking these girls how old they are? Nope. As soon as they see something that look good to them, come with me. That's what they're doing. They just don't want the truth to be out there, gang. But we putting the truth out there. So, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. Y'all take care. I'll be back on later. It is what it is. And do what I gotta do, right? Let me see. Who this dumbass? That's the same idiot. Let me put you on the block list. Fuck off the page, fam. You're a damn clown. Talking about tap dancing for views. Let me make this publicly clear, fam. YouTube is a business. YouTube is all about clicks and views. If you don't want to view my platform, why are you here for? I didn't ask you to view. You view because my content is good. That's why you viewing. Because my content is good. It interests you. That's why you click. I did not put a gun to your head and say you better click because I want these views. I'm reporting on the news that is a trending story. YouTube is all about clicks and views. Nobody uploads a video because they don't want nobody to view it. Nobody posts content because they don't want no views. Well, you know what? I post my video, guys, but I don't want views. I don't want nobody to click. You sound stupid. Everything on YouTube is about clicks and views, right? It is what it is. So, hey, I'm going to get up on out of here, fam. If you come here with any nonsense and bull crap, I'm throwing your ass on the block list because you don't belong here. If you don't like the content, leave. If you supporting these PDF files, don't even waste your time commenting because I cannot stand you damn hypocrites. Y'all come on YouTube supporting these damn demons. These men are now messing with kids and y'all cool with it? Bro, we got a lot of content coming. I'm out. Peace.